guys, it's Kinsey here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a full face of products that I really dislike or just that don't work for me. If you are new here, like I said, my name is Kinsey and on this channel I deliver reviews, tutorials, and recommendations so that you can have more fun and be more confident when it comes to your skincare and makeup and skincare routine. That's how it normally goes. Don't take advice off of today's tutorial. This is not how my makeup normally looks. If you don't believe me, check out another one of my videos. This one was just for fun, and I have to say before we really get started, I have all of these products because they do something good for me. I wouldn't keep them if they didn't do something for me. I do declutter makeup and I give away makeup that's barely been used to friends who I think it would work well for them. But these products I do still have in my collection, so they're not, hate is not a good word to use for them. Just very much dislike sometimes for many different reasons. But it's just that's that one thing that you want to hold on to it for. Alright, if you're ready to see what products I use to create this beautiful, amazing look, then keep watching. Okay, so with some of these products, you guys are going to be like, really? You've shown me these products in your other videos and you've used them and you're going to tell me you don't like them? There are reasons behind why I don't like them, and you'll figure out why. So we'll start with what I sometimes use as a primer, which is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. The reason I don't care for this one a lot is honestly the smell. Like, it performs nicely. It's a good moisturizer. It's a good base and primer. It's just the smell. Oh, it smells. If you've smelled this, please comment down below. Tell me and help me know if I'm not the only one who thinks this stuff smells awful. And I feel like so many people have recommended it and said it's a really good moisturizer, and they never talk about the smell. So I'm like, am I the only one? But that's why I used this as the primer that I don't like. For foundation, I am unfortunately using the Believe Beauty foundation. Is the Skin Finish foundation, and this is in the color like Linen. And I've tried this before and I didn't like it. I think it's partly has to do with the color, so I'm not gonna fully judge the foundation. But even if I mix it with a color that I like, I still don't like the finish of it, unfortunately, because like Allie Glines and other people, oh, that's a lot, isn't it? Gotta be a little more careful on that. But like Allie Glines and other people have really talked about how nice this is, because it's only $5. Okay, it doesn't stink. Thought it did for a minute. It's only $5, and so they're like, this stuff is amazing for $5, and when they use it, it looks really nice on their skin. But it seems like, I don't know, I just do not like it. And we'll see when we're finished here if I still completely feel that. Oh, I look like a vampire. I did grab, I think, the lightest color, which I must not obviously be the lightest color. There are definitely darker colors than this. I have tried this over multiple different primers, making sure that it wasn't just my primer, and I still get the same look. It's like kind of flaky looking and see-through. I feel like it doesn't do a very good job of coverage, but it still gives pigment. So I feel like I'm not getting a lot of coverage, but I am getting a lot of pigment. I think on my skin type, I don't like it. Okay, I did not have a concealer that I don't like. I didn't keep one of those, but I do have this LA Girl Pro Conceal stuff for under your eyes. So it's a concealer, but not a concealer, I guess. Like a typical concealer. And the reason this is, and I do not like side it, is because I think it's just way too peachy colored for me and too dark for my skin tone. So possibly this could look good or look better on someone with a darker skin tone, but like the effect that it leaves under my eyes does not look good. It's supposed to help brighten up under eyes. I feel like it's such a dark peach color on me, it like kind of emphasizes my under eyes, but maybe I'm just overthinking that. Now I'm going to go back in and cover up that color with a little bit more of the Believe Beauty foundation. Next up, and one of my least favorite products that I have, is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, which makes me really sad. This was in a 2020's favorites video by Casey Dash, and so I decided to try it. And for me, I think it it gives a look to my skin that I'm not a fan of, but I'm also more of a natural skin look kind of person, a little bit more on the dewy side. And I think maybe this is just too drying for my skin. I don't have oily skin, I have dry skin. And so that could be part of the reason why. First, I'm gonna go in and use it to bake under my eyes. And I feel like it actually makes my under eyes crease more, so maybe putting this under my eyes is not a good idea. But for the sake of this video, I'm doing it to show you what I mean. Now I'm gonna take some and put it all over my face with a bigger brush. Well, I can't get closer to the camera or it will unfocus, but like it already is emphasizing the lines underneath my eyes, and I really don't like that. I don't know if it's just because I have drier eyes, like drier underneath my eyes, and that's why, but I'm just not a fan. Which makes me sad because like I'm really looking for a good setting powder. I really like the one by Tarte, the Amazonian, I think it's the Amazonian Loose Blur Powder. Love that one. And I thought this would be kind of a dupe for it, but it's not, so. Okay, next for bronzer that I'm going to use is the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer. I used to see this everywhere on people's favorites, talking about how it's a really good drugstore bronzer. And some people I think still use it. I don't hear it as much anymore, but it just doesn't do anything for me. And I think that's why I dislike it, is because when I put on a bronzer, I want to see that warmth. And I feel like this does not give me that. It almost gives like more of an orangey tone. And that could just be because of my skin tone, but like, I don't know, it's just not the look I'm going for when I use bronzer. I like more of a cool tone bronzer, and I think this is a little bit too orangey for me, possibly. Oh yeah, I do not like that. And I feel like it adds another layer of heavy powder onto my skin. I don't know if you can see that, but like, it looks like I have another layer of powder that's heavier than the powder down here that I already set my face with, which it probably is, but I don't like that look. I don't like looking like I have more makeup on top of my other makeup. I like it when they seamlessly blend together. For blush, I truthfully don't really have a blush that I don't like. The only one that I could pick for this was this blush that I have from Bang Beauty, and I got it in an Ipsy bag, but it's this really like smoked peach, it's called smoked peach blush that I have, and I actually think it's a really pretty color. It's just a little too deep for my skin tone, so it's not that it's a bad blush, it's just not the best for my skin tone, and that's why I chose to use it today. It also is very like shimmery, so it does add like another like, oh, that looks so bad together, guys. I don't know if you can see that layer of just like cakiness from these powders. I could just be going in too heavy-handed though, but like that looks really bad. Oh my gosh. A little bit to my nose. I'm just trying to do the same routine that I normally would with the products that I really love. Okay, next I'm going to move on to brows. Now this brow product, I talked about how I really liked it, but I have it in the wrong color, and I was really afraid of color on my eyebrows because it made them look darker. But this is too light for me. This is the Wow Brow, the e.l.f. Wow Brow in the color taupe. And obviously my eyebrows are not taupe. I knew that when I bought this, but I was afraid of color, so I thought, oh, I'll go with the lightest one. Yeah, it just makes my eyebrows look bad. So I'm not saying that this product is bad, but the color is just not for me. And that's what a lot of these products are. I think it's just the wrong color for my tone. So I'm not trying to bash on the products themselves. They just didn't work out for me the best with the skin tone and stuff. I really like how this sets the brows though, and does give it more of like a boom brow effect, like you have more brow. Right, next we are going to do eyeshadow, and my least favorite eyeshadow palette that I own is this one by BH Cosmetics, and it's called Summer in Saint Tropez. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I don't like this eyeshadow palette, and partly because of the color story just in general. I bought it because I thought I liked the color story, but then when I started playing around with it, I was like, I don't really know how to make these colors work together, how to create a look with the shimmers and the colors. I feel like they're just so bright and boom down here, and then you have these kind of iridescent, I don't even know, like other colors up here, and I feel like they just don't go together. But then I have some people who I've watched their videos, and this is one of their favorite BH Cosmetics palettes, and they make it work. So for me, it's just a no. And we're gonna try to create a look. This color right here reminds me of mac and cheese. I promise I'm not gonna try to make this look bad on my own, like on purpose, but I don't even know what to do. Like, I look at this palette and I'm like, I don't know what to do here. I really wanna try for a fun blue look. Never done like a blue look, and for the sake of this video, let's give it a go. I forgot to mention one product. Now this product is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And I just get really confused on this one. It's like sometimes I'm like, yes, I needed that. That really helped boom up my eyeshadow and really helped the pigment. But then other times it's like I put the pigment over it and it does this weird skipping thing and it leaves patches, it makes them patchy. So I don't know. I don't care for it. I don't, especially when I want a really good eyeshadow look, I'm not going to use it. Because I know that it might do that patchy thing or the skipping thing, and I don't want that. So let's see how it performs with these shadows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this color called Sand, and I actually do use this color quite a bit. I like it, and I'm going to use that kind of in and right above my crease. Use this as a transition color. See, it's doing that, I can't get closer, I forget. It's doing the skipping thing right here, where it leaves like little lines. That's so odd. I don't know, like I said, if it's just something I'm doing wrong. Oh gosh, that was my fault, not the eyeshadow's fault. I like this color actually as a transition color. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna build it up just a little bit more here. Now I'm going to use a packing brush, this one right here, and I'm going to dip into this bright, like, whoa, this bright blue color right here. Yep, that was it. Pack that on my lid. Like, these do look pretty pigmented when I use them. They fade pretty quickly. There is quite a bit of fallout, so it looks like I'm painting my face. Like, they're very dusty, but it's very inexpensive. So I think if you want a palette that you can play with, this isn't a bad palette. It's just, I don't know. It's like as soon as I start blending, all this color's gonna kind of fade away pretty quickly, I feel like. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna take this clean side of the brush and just blend these two colors together. My goal is like a sandy beach. Okay, I'm blending them together. Now I don't want that there. I'm gonna clean up my edges in a minute, but I'm gonna go back in and just pack a little bit more color here on the lid because obviously I blended some of that out. I'm gonna go through and do it on the other eye. Oh my gosh. I'm also not the best at color, so I guess we can't fully blame the palette for that one, right? Now I'm gonna go in with another fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip into this color called Bay, and it's a navy, this is a navy blue color. And I'm gonna pinch it and just put it on the outer corner and blend that in. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this could just be me really being bad at color. I'm gonna go in with a clean brush and just go through and blend it all together. help it fade out a little bit so it's not so dramatic. But like, I just feel like they look so dusty and patchy. And the last thing I want to do is use my finger and put the color Coastline right in the middle of this bright blue color. Now these shimmers are actually pretty. Ooh, that's actually kind of fun. It's like it gives off like a mermaidy green effect. Like, it's not pretty in the fact that like it's very poorly blended and stuff like that, but it's not bad. Like, for fun, if you're doing it, oh gosh, maybe not. Yeah, I need to fix that. Took more of that sand color and I'm just gonna buff that in up here. There we go. To kind of help fade that out a little bit. Alrighty then. Ooh. I apologize for how poorly this was put on, and don't completely judge the palette, but also notice that it is pretty powdery, has a lot of fallout, and the colors seem to be pretty patchy, so there's like the back and forth with that. Now, I've heard really good things about a lot of BH Cosmetics palettes, so if you have one that you recommend, put it down below, because this is the only one I've tried, and I don't want to base my whole like idea off their palettes off of this one palette. That's not fair. I'm just kind of nervous to try another one, to be honest. Okay, now for eyeliners, I've had this eyeliner for forever. This is the Define a Line by Maybelline, and this one is Ebony Black, and it's super dark black. Obviously, it's a black eyeliner, but what I don't like about it is it's a smudge crayon, and I really like that with my brown one, but with my black one, it just is too harsh and it makes my eyes look really small and like closed in. So yeah. There is like glitter all over my face. There's blue all over my face. I'm gonna drag this out just a little bit. I feel like my whole face looks like I did it with kids' makeup. Okay, for mascara, the mascara that I have that I really don't like is the Unlimited Mascara by L'Oreal. I really like L'Oreal's Telescopic Mascara. Like, that's my all-time favorite, but this one did not cut it for me. It makes my eyelashes look really chunky and shorter than I feel like what they really are. So, unfortunately, this one was not a favorite. I feel like this mascara does have really good pigment though. I feel like if you're not looking for a lengthening mascara and you just want some kind of thickness, it does not clump, and I really like that about it. It just adds no length, and I love length in a mascara. Like, this makes them look so short and stubby. Okay, the last product that I have that I don't especially like that I want to use on my lips is the ColourPop Luxe Velvet Lipstick. No, this is the Velvet Luxe Lips. And this is the only Luxe one I've tried, and I think it's the color. I don't want to say it's the formula. It's the color of this that I don't like at all. It just really, like, you'll see on me, it looks very orange. Now on Juicy Jazz, it looked really good, and I loved it, and I saw what color she used, so I ordered it. It just does not look good on me. I love their lip oils. I have the one in Skinny Dip. Love that one. But, whew, this is really gonna top off the look. There it is, guys. Here is my full face of products in my collection that I really dislike. So yeah, this is pretty sad, and you've probably watched the sun go down. I apologize, but that's the best lighting I have right now is natural lighting and this little ring light that I use. But if you watched this video and you liked it and you thought it was interesting, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you want to see more like this, or if you have any other video suggestions for me that you would like to see. Alright guys, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!